Season of the Splicer is upon us, everybody, and I'm going to be going over the armor sets that we saw in the trailer from earlier today. In case you haven't seen it yet, I will leave a link down below to that trailer, but now let's get into the armor sets. So these are going to be the seasonal ornaments, and so far I'm loving the hunter one. That helmet looks like it's going to be fantastic for bulkier hunters, especially the male hunters. The chest doesn't look too bad. The only thing I don't like about it is those like cylinders coming out the abdomen area. The legs, I think the legs are the weakest part of it. The arms are going to be very useful on all of these sets if you want to make a Siva inspired look, especially whenever you start adding in maybe a red shader to it to like make all of those wires look like Siva, especially whenever you start getting to that hunter cloak which has like a bunch of wires hanging down from it. I also really love how they added in the top part of that cloak. Just looks like the cloaks from the Fallen that are in House Dusk. Moving on to the Titan from here, the Titan ornament set looks not good. It's very chunky, very lumpy. I don't know why Bungie's still giving us such awkward beetle looking, nasty looking armor sets like this. So far I'm not liking it one bit. The legs I don't see myself using. That helmet is disgusting. I probably won't even think about touching it. The arms are a little bit better. The arms are probably going to be my favorite part, either that or the mark itself, because it does have a bunch of wires going everywhere, and I'm going to keep mentioning it, but this will be perfect for a Siva look. So I'm probably going to try these out. But yeah, I'm not really too sure about the rest of that set. But going over to the Warlocks. So right here, they look kind of cool. But honestly, I'm not liking the fish face one bit. It really just reminds me of that fishbowl dude from Megamind. Yeah, it doesn't look good and I really don't see people using this. But one of the best parts about this armor though is the actual robes of it, because Bungie started doing this thing where the robes kind of flare out towards the bottom. So that does two things. One, Bungie has to actually make some good looking legs. Two, if you have some dope armor sets for your legs, now you can show them off a bit better. And speaking of some dope legs, it appears Bungie is giving us some amazing exotic leg armor this season. And these are the ones for the hunters. They are called Star Eater Scales. So these are some like aquatic looking legs, you know? They have like little fins on the side. They look a little fishy around the crotch area. Oh no, why did I say that? Anyway, there is some like faces on the knees and they look super freaking dope. I don't think I would mind a whole entire set that looks like this, you know, like just a bunch of like aquatic themed armor, and then just give us a trident. These are the new Titan legs, the Path of the Burning Steps, and apparently they convert your solar eliminations into increased weapon damage, and you're like harder to lock down with stasis. I don't know if that means like we won't be able to be frozen or something. That sounds dope. But yeah, they have like little heaters on the side, maybe to warm you up so you don't get frozen. And then there's like some netting around the like actual leg area. That part I'm not too sure on, and the rest of the legs do look a little bit boring, but boring is actually pretty good. I feel like these are going to be some good legs to match armor sets with. And also, to be completely honest with you, if this stops us from being frozen, or at least like makes it so we're not frozen for too long, that sounds like a very, very good exotic for us, and I'm glad the Titans got it. So these are the boots of the assembler. So apparently it turns your rifts into like little projectiles, and then you can like heal people or buff people from far away. That's what I'm guessing they do, but these look pretty dope also. So these boots very much look like they're part of an astronaut suit. They're very like bulky in the like thigh area. They got a couple of straps going on there. They're very wrinkly, so I think these would go very well with the moon set. Wait a second. Is that Mithrax there in the background? I think this is supposed to be in the new helm area down below, so I think that's Mithrax there, although he does look a little bit small to be Mithrax, so I don't know. Anyway, sorry for that tangent, but yeah, these look pretty good, although there's two little circles in there that worry me. They're in the knee area and they're in the like calf area. Those look a little unshaderable for me, so I hope they're not, but just be prepared. So this is the Eververse set for the Titans. I'm immediately gravitating towards that helmet. That helmet looks pretty freaking dope. It reminds me of RoboCop and a little bit of a Stormtrooper vibe towards like the mouth area there. I also really like the gauntlets on this guy. He's got like little rings attached to his hands. There's like some like gloves going on there that almost remind me of like the sun bracers. Almost, just like very vaguely remind me of sun bracers. And then the chest area, that like cool jacket, that looks amazing. I love it. And I think this set is actually going to be a solid winner for me. For the mark looks pretty freaking dope. It has like a giant belt buckle right there with a giant Titan logo just sitting there. The mark itself, the shape of it reminds me a lot of the Crown of Sorrows mark. So yeah, this is going to be a very good set, and you'll probably see me buying this day one because of course I buy everything, but it looks really cool. So this is the Hunter Eververse set, and my eyes immediately go towards that sweater. My mind immediately goes to that little hunter cloak from season 13, the ornament set. You know how it's basically like a little beanie with a little point at the top? So yeah, if you combine that with this sweater, you can have like a little winter wonderland hunter. It's just such a clean looking hunter. Like every piece of this is amazing. That helmet looks like it can go with like almost anything. And that cloak is amazing. It's basically just like a jacket, and then you just like let the jacket part like hang down almost, and then like the sleeves come onto the actual sweater, and the hood is down. You guys like whenever the hood is down, right? You know how I said that the Guardian Games armor was like the second coming of the Lux set? Yeah, I take that back. This is the second coming of the Lux set. I know I don't have the armor in front of me, but hunters, start saving those pennies because you're gonna want to buy this set. And now we're gonna move on to the best picture we have of the Eververse set for the Warlocks. So this one, the robes remind me a lot of the robes from the Prophecy Dungeon. They're very clean, they have like a lot of like the branding on them. I like them. Now the helmet is what excites me the most. As you know from the last video, I'm trying to make a faceless warlock right now, and this helmet looks like a good contender for that. And even if I don't use it for that, this helmet just looks freaking dope. I like all of the like golden chains. I really hope that those will shade well, because this could be one of the best helmets for the warlock that I've seen in a very long time. Another reason I'm excited about this set is the gloves on it. So you know I complain so much about how boring the gloves are on warlocks. These actually have some design to them, and my only fear is that gold is not shaderable, but it probably is, so these are going to be a good pair of gloves for you. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed me going over all of the armor sets that we're going to be getting next season. The only ones that were really missing, I couldn't find the like standard armor version of the seasonal ornaments for some reason. I couldn't find them in the trailer, and I couldn't really find them like in Bungie's like promotional page for the next season. So yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for that whenever the season actually releases. Leave me a comment down below. First of all, are you excited for this season? Which of these armor sets was your favorite? Was it the seasonal ornaments or was it the test sets? I think that the true winner between like all of the armor sets and all of the different classes is that Hunter ornament set from Test. That's going to be an absolute winner. Hunters, you're not going to want to miss that set. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop a like for me because that really helps me out. Subscribe if you want to see more Destiny 2 fashion. My link to my Discord server will be down below if you guys want to talk about this trailer or any of your personal fashion. And as always, Guardians, stay beautiful.